TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians swiped 5 bags as a team as they sank the Mariners 9-1. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The New York Yankees got 11 hits overall as they pulverized the Twins 6-0. Danny Duffy earned the win, his 4th this season, as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 6-1. Felipe Rivero earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Pirates down the Tigers 2-1. The Toronto Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Orioles brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 8-7. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 6-5. Drew Smyly collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 3-2. Ender Inciarte grabbed 3 base knocks, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 5-4. The New York Mets beat the Cardinals on the road 7-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Corey Kluber will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the 3rd inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs, and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
Here's Dee Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ball 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Batting first, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. Runner back safely. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Mariners go down quietly there. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man, Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 8. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
set to get his evening at the plate started. Jose Ramirez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Paxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-1.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Michael Brantley, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Line drive to center field. Gordon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for one. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The Indians lead it 1-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Kipnis with the bare hand. Wow.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Cano waits on the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ground ball right side. Napoli is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder,
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the Norman Hayne. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Rajai Davis now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 5 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Bradley Zimmer will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Mejia. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In there, and it's even at 1. One and one, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. Now both runners are breaking. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Kipnis hits a little over the 270 mark. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Davis on second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Cruz is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. after this. Bradley Zimmer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Zimmer. One away.
Batting 8, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Designated hitter.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Missed with a breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3. One left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. In to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Popped him up. Seager on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
So stepping in, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Encarnacion leads off first with 1 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Left side. There is Seager. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Gene Segura standing in as we begin the top of the 4th.
Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Runners on first with 1 down. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Segura is off of first with 2 away. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those border.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Again, Rajai Davis. He drew a walk his first time up.
Center fielder, Rajai Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. There's Segura. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes to count. It was a walk in his last trip. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Mejia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Catches the inside corner for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Second baseman, number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box now, Ryan Healy.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Slide out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dee Gordon. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hit on the ground out to short. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Working for the punch out, and the offering lifted the other way down the left field line. Henniger is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Napoli. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-1. Encarnacion leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Hisashi Iwakuma is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. And another foul ball. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Indians strand a couple. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
No strike.
The 2-0. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Mitch Haniger. There goes Cano. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner going a second time. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Here's Davis now. Career numbers with Iwakuma. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out a little ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And there goes Davis. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tyler Naquin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Naquin, the runner at second with one away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. One out and a runner on second base. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Michael Brantley. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Career numbers with Iwakuma: 2 hits in 7 tries. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
From the stretch. Little chopper back to the mound. Segura for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Napoli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz sprinting after it, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Mariners 2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Tyler Naquin will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 30.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Yan Gomes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 8, Yan Gomes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Lindor on the grass, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamel. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Healy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate.
2-1.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this late in the game, 3-2 counts can really take a toll on you as a starting pitcher. You really have to maintain your focus and take it one pitch at a time.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Andrew Miller trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Andrew Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In his career, Segura carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Davis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Dan Altavilla will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Dan Altavilla.
Ready for another shot now. Bradley Zimmer. No hits to this point.
Center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he struck him out.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Pitch popped up. Healy over to his right, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Mariners 2. Cruz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Zimmer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Here now it's Mike Zunino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail 5-2. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
The 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer. Warm it up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Into the box, Michael Brantley sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon moves over, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here's Mike Napoli now. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Phelps playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There's a strike. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Trevor Rosenthal on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Zimmer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Indians rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Corey Kluber takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.